Top of the top, man, at the motherfucking spot, man. If you know, man. If you don't, keep it moving. This video ain't for you. Yeah, man, it's a great Saturday morning, man. It's a breeze coming through. Been working out this morning, trying to get this weight down. Sipping on my cold tea right now, man. And I'm finna make this short, sweet, and simple, man. Because, see, there's some people who got an issue with my video yesterday that I did on Nolan Wells, man. You know, y'all coming at me with this, oh, the Mississippi coroner's already ruled it an accidental drowning, and y'all want to make it a Rachel situation. It was just a bunch of teens on a boat drinking. Someone fell overboard. It was an accident. Y'all want to make everything about race. Y'all do know y'all talking to somebody who know how to motherfucking chew bubble gum and think at the same time, right? Like, how stupid can y'all be? See, this further lets me know that some of y'all motherfuckers are so gullible, man, and believe anything you hear and be so quick to rush. Nothing about the facts that we know says an accidental drowning. Well, why would you say that, Richard? Because let's go to the facts that we do know instead of this conjecture that some people want to put out here. And I ain't even finna say just what white people want to put out of here, because there's some of you little furry animals, and y'all know which one I'm referring to, that's out here following up behind this narrative for clicks, likes, and trying to make a bag. But we all know Samuel Jackson didn't just play a fictional character. He played a very real character in Django. There's a whole lot of y'all. But that's neither here nor now, because I'm finna bust y'all bubbles. Because let's go with y'all theory that it was an accidental drowning, as y'all say, an accidental drowning. Okay. So the boys say that at the end, when it's all said and done, he said, I'm finna stay here with the chick. Y'all go ahead on. Okay, say that happened. Say the three left there with all of those people still there that we seen. Who boat did he get on? Because how did he drown? Did he walk into the water and just swim as far as he could? Huh? Okay, so how did he get out in the water if he didn't swim as far as he could? He didn't have a boat. The father just told you yesterday at the news conference that he don't got a boat, nor do he got friends with boats. And his son Nolan don't got no boat. So who boat did he get on that went out into the water? How many people were on this boat? Huh? And while they were out there on the boat, Nolan just got so drunk that he fell overboard. And nobody in the boat ain't help. Ain't nobody jump in nothing. Because to this point, no one has came forward to even speak and say that they seen or heard anything. Just a black boy was left at the beach by himself, and somehow he drowned. See how fucking dumb that sounds, man? Man, we not stupid, man. Not one single person that was out there has come forward and said he was on our boat. One thing led to another and he fell overboard and we couldn't find him. Nobody ain't even come and say that. Nobody went to his family. Hey, your son was on the boat out there with them people. Them boys came home, got with their families. Some type of whatever happened and lawyers was got. That's what the fuck we do know happened. So man, listen, find y'all somebody to play with, man, because I know how to think, chew bubble gum and wipe my ass at the same time. I got plenty of motherfucking sense, man. And again, like I keep telling y'all, all black people not the same, man. Don't get this shit twisted. Because there's a whole bunch of us wasn't going to no goddamn New York and standing in front of no conference camera. We'd been at you motherfuckers' front door. Oh, the police don't want to investigate this shit? I got to track down my son's phone, go get his car keys. Not a single motherfucker of them 200 or 300 bitches that was out there on the island got nothing to tell me. Nigga, I done got on the boat and went and looked for my motherfucking son by myself. It's only one way all this shit here was gonna end. There's only one way this shit was gonna end with me. Y'all be playing with the right ones too a lot of these times, man. Cause it's me and a whole bunch of motherfuckers would have been at y'all front doors. All of them. Once we'd have got the scoop on who he was last with, yeah, hey man, what the fuck Nolan at, man? And don't give a fuck who there, don't give a fuck who like, and you better not go to reaching. Or moving too fast. Because somebody finna say something. All this bitching and whining. Oh, they went and got Al Sharpton. Oh, they went and got Ben Crump. Shut the fuck up. For real, man. Shut up, man. Cause this shit stinks. All these motherfuckers was out there. No, nobody seen or heard nothing. Y'all seeing it live in the person. The videos we see, it was people everywhere. But then nobody see nothing, hear nothing, and ain't nobody video nothing. Come on, man. Fuck y'all think y'all talking to, man? And I'm pretty sure the Mississippi Police Department know more than what they're selling. They just thought that they could sweep it under the rug before this shit went national. Now the horse out the barn, ain't no point in trying to close the door now. Come on, man. As soon as they announced that boy was missing, hours later, motherfuckers say these bitches done went and lawyered up. I thought this shit was cap. I thought it was bap. I thought that was some hype. And once it was confirmed that it was real, oh yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The only difference is, bitch, this ain't Zanzibar. You can't Joe McCain over here. You cannot Joe McCain over here. You can pay that shit off in Zanzibar, in Tanzania. You can't pay it off over here like that, though. Because this black people over here ain't going for it. We don't give a fuck how much money you got. We ain't going for it. I don't know Nolan Wells. The family, the Wells family, I don't know them people at all. I don't know them people from a can of paint and probably not gonna never meet them. And I'm perfectly fine with that. I ain't doing this for clout. I'm doing this for what's right and what's wrong. And I'm gonna always speak on what's right and what's wrong. Push me far enough for I die about what's right and what's wrong. Y'all better stop motherfucking thinking y'all talking to anybody, man. Y'all think this internet shit is really a part of y'all reality when it's not. It's you typing shit on the motherfucking screen that's being transmitted digitally to somebody else. A lot of the shit y'all saying, y'all know y'all not gonna say to no black people in real life. Y'all know this. Cause you see us every day and you still living. You still ain't been harmed. We ain't reading about nothing that happened to you about what you said. So it is what it is, you know. But at the end of the day, man, let me tell y'all something, man. My mama was born in motherfucking Mississippi. You can fool motherfuckers that ain't never been there. That ain't never lived there, that don't know the history of it. That ain't got family there still to this day. That's talking about this shit. Yeah. But I'm all the way up here in the motherfucking north, man, in New York. And word travels fast, boy, when it's black people. We know the fuckery. So y'all can kill that, man. The motherfuckers ain't come out and go help look for him. Ain't said condolences to the family, no nothing. Why? Because the lawyer didn't advise them not to speak to the family or the friend that they so heartbroken about, according to the judge lady. And the parents then had the body sent down to DC to the independent autopsy people, you know. And like I say, they probably that's DC, man. They probably should have some of the best on standby. And if something happened down there in that Mississippi goddamn water, well, I'm gonna tell you straight up, something didn't happen. Something didn't happen. Something didn't happen. Because if he died accidentally, people seen it, didn't say it and reported. There's no way possible you can tell me he died out of sight of people. How? How? How did he die out of sight of anybody that was there that was still left on that island that he was supposed to get on the boat and leave with? And if he got on a boat and fell over the boat, over the side, and nobody reported it, that's negligible homicide. So it's still crimes that been committed. Ain't no way y'all can get out of it. So stop trying to. If he would have died right there in front of people, that recorded it, that was calling the police to tell them. Nobody called the police and said, hey, somebody drowned, somebody fell overboard, hey, this guy was just with us, he went in the water and we can't spot him or see him. There's no reports of nobody looking for him, no nothing. Let me ask you something. If he wouldn't have had a family like that really care about him, like a mama that don't care that he can be gone for 4 or 5 days and all of that, don't got Life 360 on the phone watching them, no none of that shit, didn't have a vehicle, would he have been reported now or weeks from now? See, this is what real investigators gonna ask, which is how we know those people down in Mississippi, that police force, that Ocean Point or wherever the fuck it is, Ocean Bum fuck Mississippi, They weren't trying to ask those answers, those questions. They weren't trying to ask those questions because they don't really want the answers. They got that boy body in there, rushed the autopsy, hurry up, did the coroner's report, and hollered accidental drowning. How? What did y'all see to establish accidental drowning? What did they see? How did his body end up in the water? And unless he swam out there by himself or used a paddle board or nothing, some type of little flotation device to get way out there where he couldn't get back to the land and drown, that he fell off the flotation device, or whatever bumfuck excuse you want to come up with, the only numbers left through math is that he got out there on a boat. Who boat he was on, and who were the people on that boat? Because he got on the boat somewhere at some point in time. And the father said that there's a little family that stays on that island. Why haven't the police interviewed them? It's like now I'm starting to see exactly how the cover-ups go, and what happened all of these hundreds of years, when all of the lynchings and all of the beatings and rapings and burning shit down. Now I see, because they come together and they just, we gonna not talk about it and pretend like it didn't happen. We gonna not talk about it and pretend like it didn't happen. Well, I can't imagine this being the reverse scenario. Niggas done hid the keys. Niggas got the phone. The white mama gotta come get the phone. It was all black people out there and he was the only white boy out there. 200-300 black people, don't nobody know nothing. Ain't nobody seen nothing. Ain't nobody heard nothing. Then the friend said it was somebody out there acting so wild that they had to get him off the island. That's what his friend said on TMZ when TMZ interviewed him. Gave Jit the little bag to jump right on screen, and he exposed something. He said that it was somebody out there acting so wild that they had to get him off the island. Why the judge mama ain't say that? Why didn't she mention that? That should have been one of the first things she mentioned, that, listen, while y'all looking at our sons, there was somebody else out there acting so wild that they had to remove him. Maybe y'all need to go be talking to them. It's just everybody clammed up. I ain't got nothing to say to the mama. I ain't got nothing to say to the daddy. Avoiding them in the city. Clammed up, holed up. Boy, this shit wild, boy. This shit wild, boy. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Somebody gonna fold or watch. Somebody gonna fold. Let that coroner's report don't come back right from DC, or the parents somehow convince the federal government to get into it and they go down there and start asking questions. Somebody gonna fold. And the whole thing gonna come out. Motherfuckers gonna run to save themselves, but because I'm telling you, there's some necks that's gonna need to be saved. There's some necks that's gonna need to be saved. Because the more you look at it, how come I ain't nobody see this man enter the water? It's crazy. So you mean to tell me Out of all of these people leaving, these hundreds of people leaving, y'all don't notice the black boy not leaving with y'all? Because that's the only way. Ain't nobody see him go in the water and die and drown. That's the only way all those white people could sit there and say that they don't know what happened to him. Is if they all left and left him there by himself. There was too many people out there, too many boats, man. 50, 60, close to 100 boats, man, hell no. No, man. This shit don't stand the litmus test. On the scales of Lady Justice, boy, you've been found lacking. You've been found lacking. You've been found lacking. The weights of your sins, boy. The weights of your sins, boy. It's crazy, boy.